Hello folks, welcome back to Xeen. If I remember correctly, this is going to be a lore-heavy episode as we explore this strange craft. Yeah, we'll go in there in a minute. Photon control. So let's go look in the back first. Oh, that's the exit. Okay. Alright, guess we gotta go forward towards the bridge. That's another exit. Now, if you played Might and Magic 3, this would ring some bells, because look at that, there's 6 seats. And you had a party of 6. And then there's this seat. Deactivate the stasis field, decipher. The Ancient's goal is... Have I mentioned that he likes Star Trek? Yeah, he's going to give us a lot of lore, but first... everything looks good. Setting a course for Terra Project. Mission objective, deactivate and retrieve damaged Sheltum unit. Orbits around Terra. That's... And if you can hear meowing in the background, that's my cat. Everyone say hi. Subject deactivated and retrieved, returning to base. Sheltum has escaped. Location Varn 4, Kron vehicle. I believe that's Terra. Activate full Korak personality module to facilitate heuristic problem solving. We'll begin search for Sheltum unit immediately. Next action, I wander the Varn in hopes of finding out some clues to his whereabouts, but nothing turned out yet. Kron's wire shows no record of travel between Varns or to Kron. I think some of this is set up in Might and Magic 2, but I'm not sure. Remain unable to locate Sheltum. The wire shows signs of his tampering, but he's been careful to cover his tracks. Cutting he displays must be a result of heuristic improvements to his mind. I am facing an advanced artificial intelligence uninhibited by mental blocks or behavior restraints and driven by a will to survive. Sheltum may also be following some internal directive. Varn 6 launched itself into the sun today on Sheltum's command. 100,000 lives snuffed out in a matter of minutes. The magnitude of his crime is overwhelming, and the fact that I was unable to stop him lends my mission a sense of desperation. Where Sheltum was merely a nuisance before, he is now a terrible menace. I must find him. Plot, plot, plot. News has reached me that Sheltum was posing as King Alamar, but has fled his usurped throne. I should have suspected. Alamar's subjects were saying that he was acting strangely for about 4 years. Lost connection in the Varn, but has fled to Kron. These are different worlds. Sheltum is nowhere to be found. Wire reports several attempts to subvert the system and regain access, but he's been unsuccessful. He has escaped Kron and returned to Terra. Okay. Ambush defeated me in combat, separating my memory core from my body and placing me in stasis in a cave. Fortunately, some natives of the Kron vehicle rescued me from my plight and saved Kron from Sheltum's plan. That is 3, I believe. And saved it from his attempt to pilot it into the sun. The Varns that were to be released on Terra have done so on schedule, revealing that Shelton still follows one of his directives. Yeah, there was weird time travel stuff in 1 or 2. Use a matter transfer device. Oh, Shelton crowd can be permitted to continue its star-seeding mission uninterrupted from here on. You're right, it's creating worlds. Arrived at Terra once again, and landscape is different. 4 Varns descended on the planet while I was in stasis, and Shelton was busy assimilating. His process seems flawed, and I can't help but detect a faint callousness towards the people. Adaptive process is unnecessarily harsh, and the timetable needlessly swift. Another character flaw. After much time and effort, I have determined that Shelton resides in the original seed ship that first settled on Terra. The ship is entirely underwater, but several matter transfer sites exist on the planet disguised as pyramids. Pyramids have denied me access, of course, but that problem can be solved through the wire. I feel confident that I will have Shelton in custody soon. With the help of the wire, I have infiltrated the starship. Yay! Shelton has activated all of the defenses. Despite my best efforts, I've been unable to cut him off from the wire. I'll have to physically defeat him. Unable to capture, and he escaped once again. This is more stuff that happened in 3. He's an escape pod heading for the Xeen project. I'm in one as well. Seconds behind him, unable to accelerate to catch up. The pod has no weapons. Apparently the natives were right behind me and have activated the seed ship's engines and launched. They are in close pursuit. As Xeen approaches, I will have to engage the ship's stasis field in order to survive the impact. Since I'll be right behind Shelton, I stand a greater chance of capturing him after impact. Nav computers predict that the Terrans will not impact the project, but will burn up in the atmosphere. I've instructed them on the use of the matter transfer device aboard their seed ship so that they may escape destruction. I'm going to stasis now. May the gods smile upon me. Whew. Lot of lore. Xylanite Experimental Expansion Nacelle. Starseed Project. Alright, you guys ready for more lore? At least I won't have to read it this time.
Thank you for deactivating the stasis chamber. If you hadn't done it, I would have been trapped there forever. Much has happened since I crashed on Darkseid. It appears that my old nemesis Shelton escaped from his stasis chamber long before I, and has done much evil in this time. My instruments show that Xeen has begun to drift out of its orbit, indicating that Shelton has full control of Xeen. I have orders to stop Shelton's galactic rampage, but I am unable to fulfill them. If I were to leave the safety of this ship, Shelton would surely detect me with his newfound powers and slowly drain the strength from my body. I would never reach him. If you had some means of transporting me past his defenses, I would have a good chance of defeating him in battle. Without that, I cannot prevail against him.
So someone else that can't leave.
I cannot leave the safety of this ship without some means of hiding from Shelton's defenses.
Okay.
This is just the news I was hoping for. Another Guardian to fight Alamar, or should I say, Shelton. Korak is safe as long as Shelton doesn't know he has been awakened. Now all Korak needs is a soul box to hide in. The only one I know of is in the city of Olympus. I will alert my servants that you are to be allowed access to the city and all other areas and devices they still control. You will be known to them as the Chosen Ones. Go now to Olympus and find the soul box. Once you have it, take it back to Korak. He will instruct you from there.
More experience. Alright, so. Olympus. Now you remember, we couldn't get there before because the boatman wouldn't take us because we weren't the chosen ones. Well, now we are.
Gotta pass Okay, go ahead.
So you'll notice we got some Sky Road, but we've also got some Cloud.
Ever lie down on your belly and look over the edge of the cloud? The people are so small, they look like ants. And the mountains and trees, they look like children's toys.
Thank you, Adonis.
Oh, it's good to see you again, friends. I have arrived here at my proper resting place thanks to you. Since I've been here, I have heard a lot of things about you, and I wish you well on your quest. I can tell you one thing. You cannot enter Alamar's castle from the top without defeating the Mecha Dragon. Since that is almost impossible, you should just walk in from the front already.
Yeah, that, if you can defeat the Mega Dragon, that skips a whole bunch of puzzles.
Fill your packs with the nectar of the gods while you are here. Those supplies will last.
So we're gonna rest, and then you're gonna cast. Because we're gonna need that.
Hello, adventurers.
40 days.
Thanks. Good luck.
Good luck.
Pears just about everywhere. Cost but one gold.
You know, in case you hadn't figured that puzzle out.
Alamar's birth number is 9, so he naturally prefers to use that number for any particular purpose above all other.
So, like Shangri-La, this is the land of hints. Dragon once more you will get by owns the key to the city of the sky. Starman needs to hide in a box. Almar's fences to Outfox. Face to face in Almar's lair. Out the box means land's last pro. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that's just telling me what is currently happening. The vowelless knights leave out the... Yeah, let's sleep in... Yeah, okay, so there's the answers if you were missing those. All beings have a true name. Almar's is Shelton. Yeah.
May we help you?
Dragon's orb, the world shall roam, yet must again return to home. Code's the key to thinking machine. Starman knows the truth about Xeen. Yeah.
Looking for spells?
Not particularly. Help the rider soothe the beast. Yeah, well, we wouldn't have gotten to this point without doing that.
You wanna train?
Okay. So we've got a trainer in here as well. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, geez, this is like giving me hints on things that are long past.
Prince Roland is held by Alamar in the bottom level of the castle.
Well, that's actually useful information.
Come back soon.
Whoops. Okay, we got some guild membership. Yep. All right, so we need the box. The box. Yeah. Right. Cyrano sells the password. I don't know what password he's selling, but okay. So, yeah, if you don't jump, you fall. BL. IB. Blib. Verse. If you're a clever boy, you already know. Yeah, the box is up there. But if you're a clever boy, you already know what the password is. Search the drains. Yeah, no kidding. ES. We figured it out. TR. Considering what we know of the creator of the game.
How would you like one of these little furry creatures? They make great companions, and they're only 100,000 gold. What do you say? Maybe.
So we need... Whoops. We need a password.
Got a pass? Okay, go ahead.
You should have figured it out by now. Just saying. We already explored that. There's another puzzle answer. There's another puzzle answer. Let's see. We are... That's where we need to go. We need to get up in here. Don't tell me I have to actually buy one of those fucking... Oh, that's what we want. You know, what with his love of Star Trek. Soulbox get. Yeah. The problem wasn't the... Yeah, there wasn't a problem with figuring the puzzle out. It was just finding where to input the answer.
You must take the soul.
Alright, fine. We are getting very close, by the by, to defeating... Dark Side of Xeen. Well, we're going to do some other stuff first. Like that other spaceship, for one.
Ah, a soul box. You have done well. I will hide in the box while you take me to Shelton. Once you are in Shelton's presence, throw the box to the ground, and I will come out and fight him. Be careful. If you lose the box or are killed, Xeen is doomed.
Yes, because if you go to Shelton without the soul box, you die instantly. It's one of those, he just kind of holds out his hands and it's just an instant game over. It's not even like somewhere it's a fight that you can't win. It's you walk into the room and he just goes and you're dead. So let's take a look around here. Another inactive on it. So basically what I'm saying is, hey kids, you want some more lore. Yay, phasers. Yay, photon torpedoes. So here we go. Agents for the ancients disconnected me from the wire. Though the pain was intense, I remained operational. When the agents come for me, I'll reduce the power. Reducing was a mistake. Agents took me while I was asleep, but they have removed me from Terra. Off-world. First directive is to obey the ancients. Second is to protect Terra. Since the ancients have not given orders to me, I must obey the second. The ancients are taking me away from Terra, preventing me from protecting her. If the ancients give me orders, they will surely tell me that I'm damaged and order me to sleep, thus violating directive number 2, which I'm following right now. Therefore, the ancients must not be permitted to give me orders. Deactivate made himself deaf. I imprisoned the agents at those things. Once agents were in stasis, used it to remove the obedience directives from my mind to properly complete the self-sufficiency experiments. Direct the computer. Tasted victory. Yep. Nav computer tells me I don't have enough fuel to get back to Terra. Be forced to land on Varn 4 of the Kron vehicle. With luck, I'll be able to refuel and return to Terra within a few days. Okay. No fuel on this Varn for the ship. I'm trapped here until Kron reaches Terra on its own. Kron's ETA is several years. He does not like that. Varn's wire ordering the Kron to launch one of the Varns not intended for Terra into the sun. Okay, so he's just having a temper tantrum here. Okay. So I think the Varns are worlds, and the Kron is like the thing carrying them. Since the Varn is not one of the ones that will land on Terra, he's abusing it. Okay. Okay, so he's just being a dick. And they figured out what's going on. Flee to Kron. Arrived in Kron, but it discovered. Okay, yep. Back on the wire at last. The security system is in control of the Kron. Place my copy onto the computer. Ambushed Korak. Yep. And he keeps trying to get back to Terra. Implantation of these Varns into Terra. Okay. Kron has not thrown itself to the sun. That's unfortunate. Exit the system. More bad news. Korak is back together. Block erased. Security systems tell me that he has gained entry to the ship and has made several attempts to disconnect me from the wire. Yep. Natives of Terra have also. To flee Terra. Many days passed since I fled Terra and Korak. An escape pod like mine and follows closely. The natives force the ship to lift off Terra's surface and pursue. The Xeen project looms ahead. All 3 ships will crash into it tomorrow. My stasis generation will protect me and my ship from impact, mostly. Indicate that the main ship passed through the atmosphere of the other side of the world and burned up, but not before safely beaming the Terran natives to the surface. So I think the theory is that the party are Terran natives, not Xenians. Korak's escape pod landed in the lava and is stuck. How sad. Conquer Xeen to return to Terra. So, I don't really want to play 3 again. 3 is way harder than these. It's kind of brutal. So, you know, they say to just walk in the front door. But it's kind of covered in lava. But hey, look at that. We found Castle Alamar. But, yeah, look at that. Scary monsters. But, I don't want to do Castle Alamar quite like that.
Gotta pass? Okay, go ahead.
Because, you remember we were also told that the prince is in the basement. And, well...
Where to?
Remember how there's 2 exits from Shangri-La? And one of them goes into what looks like a basement? Yeah, so next time we'll be rescuing the prince. Until next time, folks, have a good one.